Hello and welcome back to another episode of Thorns and Liberty. Well, let's talk to the lady over here.
May Einar's blessings be upon you.
I'm looking for a red flower.
Oh, do you need some? Do you need anything?
I'm looking for a red flower. I have this token.
Yes, welcome. Good. I see you have Clay's token. Suspicious folk have been asking about Martinez lately. We suspect they're with the Archeum. I don't know what those Archeum bastards want with her. But under these circumstances, we have no choice but to be wary of outsiders seeking Martinez.
Where can I find Martinez?
Oh, sorry for stalling. You need the rest of the passphrase to find Martinez. The first part of the phrase is the light fragment. Ask the skills researcher for the other half. Don't just say you're looking for a red flower.
I guess I can do that.
That was close. I can't believe the ghastly tales were true.
It's a very interesting place. I really like this town. Hello, guard.
Do you want to learn a new skill?
So, Clay sent you. The second half of the password is Whispers. You want to meet with Martinez? Head to the Castleton Infirmary on the north side of town. Say the password, and you'll be allowed to enter.
By the way, many of the townsfolk, including myself, have been brought to health by Martinez's healing skills. Please take care not to let anything happen to her. Keep an eye out for anyone suspicious on your tail, just in case.
At first, Melky pretended not to know anything about Martinez. It turns out she had gone into hiding, fearing the Archeum Legion. When you showed Clay's token to the villagers, told you where to go, and gave you the full password, the light fragment Whispers.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting any visitors. I haven't seen you around
Oh, wow.
before.
Hello.
So what brings you here?
This is Clay's token, and
I see. Clay sent you to me because of my research. The truth is, my sister Adriana also suffers from bouts of mana frenzy. I've been searching for a cure. If you're suffering from the effects of mana frenzy as well, a mana calming potion can alleviate your symptoms. I'd brew one for you, but I just used my last batch of ingredients, and unfortunately I must stay here for the time being.
I'll be back soon with the ingredients.
Then I'll tell you where to go and what I need. Head to the Golden Apothecary in the Golden Rye pastures. You'll be able to find some rancid powder. Bring me some rancid powder, and I'll make you an improved mana calming potion. You know how
Got
to
it
use
right
waypoints,
away.
right? If you aren't sure, go ask Priestess Grace. Using them makes it a breeze to return after procuring materials. Oh dear. You look... Your symptoms are clearly getting worse. Hurry, bring me some rancid powder.
Okay, I got to check out what kind of stats I needed to level up, and also in the process it become nighttime. Good. So I guess it took some time. Let's touch this stone. Oh, what I'm doing. Why are you selected?
Lord Hobbs of Laslan resisted Revolupius, who had usurped the throne, but his dominion was taken by the Archeum Legion. However, Laslan was freed again by the Founders Order, led by Captain Da Vinci, and the Laslan Allied Resistance Forces were founded here.
You still have unanswered questions, I see. Waypoints are one of the greatest implementations of Venilux magic. They allow you to instantly traverse from one location to another. Originally, teleportation was a spell that only the most skilled wizards were able to cast, by creating distortions between spaces using the elements of wind and earth. It was the wizard Clay who completed the schema to make waypoints, so that teleportation could be accessible to everyone. Anyone can use a waypoint without any special training. Try placing your hand on the waypoints in the plaza and at the Golden Rye pastures. Afterwards, talk to the Resistance officer Ashton. He'll explain the rest.
I thought to do that. Okay, and now I need to activate Golden Rye Pasture. 300 meters over here. Maybe I get the chance to actually do some battles then.
This was once the most prosperous granary in Laslan, but after the cursed rain came, it became infested with strangely enlarged pests. People tried to solve the problem by employing the power of free wizards, but the free wizards' clumsy magic only made things worse.
The Einar priestess Grace introduced waypoints as a great integration of Venilux magic. Teleportation was a rare skill that was only used by a few wizards. When the wizard Clay completed the schema for waypoints, it enabled anyone to teleport freely.
Well, that's great. It's very interesting. What can I do with this one? Ooh. I don't know the reason for that, but you know. Okay, so I can do some stuff here. There we go. And I need to destroy harvests. Reckon that was effective.
How can I help you?
So where is the herbalist?
Do you need something from the master?
I need some rancid powder.
Rancid powder? Well, I know how to make it, but... no. Please forget what I just said. I can't. I haven't received the master's approval yet. What if I just tell you the ingredients you need and you can gather them and find them yourself? Collect decomposed hearts from violent harvesters, poison stingers from wasps, and contaminated horns from scarabs. Come back here with all of those, and I'll give you the last ingredient. Then, if you take all the ingredients to Windhill Shores and find my master, he'll make the powder for you.
In the apothecary at the Golden Rye pastures works the always gloomy Oliver, the herbalist's apprentice. Oliver has been an apprentice there for some time, though he has yet to gain the approval of his master. You've heard that the locals pitied the outstanding apprentice, a gifted student who suffered under his eccentric master.
good. This is the block, I forgot. Reach a new level, very good. Okay.
The main ingredients for rancid powder can be acquired from harvesters and insects in the Goldenrye pastures. They are the decomposed heart of a harvester, which controls magical power, a wasp stinger, which controls magical toxicity, and a contaminated scarab horn, which has a tonic effect. These ingredients are highly toxic on their own, but highly effective together.
Oh.
While you search for treasures hidden in ships wrecked by storms and chests that have been drifting, you will encounter the masters of the coastline. From a distance, they look like normal crustaceans, but when you get up close, you'll find they pose a greater threat than you anticipated.
Very good. Now I need to go to the person. To Ned, I believe. It's actually very nice that you have kind of like a mount, or to call it from the very start. Is there an exploration inside like this kind of stuff? Or I can't go inside. Okay. Too bad. Oh, that's a malfunctional harvest. I see. Rig in progress. So I got one. Okay, so I need to talk to the researcher. Let me do that first. Liana.
Oh, what do I do? I was planning to conduct an experiment today, but my assistant didn't show up. Thank you! So, for your first task, please fetch the bucket over there. It's under the roof and has been catching rainwater. In the meantime, I'll set up the experiment. Please bring the bucket inside the lab.
All right.
just in time. I just finished setting up the experiment. I want to see how rainwater of a certain composition affects this area. I'm going to mix these ingredients in the rainwater you brought to make the experimental rainwater. I want you to sprinkle that rainwater on the scarab and observe while it's wet.
Alright.
I'm mixing the ingredients in the rainwater. It's almost done. I've created the experimental rainwater. Be careful. Scarabs can become hostile suddenly when they are soaking wet from rain.
Oh, and this is the scarab. Oh wow.
I'm glad you were with me. It was the cursed rain that affected the creatures and harvesters in this area.
Can you elaborate?
A decade ago, Laslin was suddenly hit by tainted rain, which turned the creatures that were touched by it into rampaging monsters. I traced the composition of the tainted rain, and learned about the curse-causing ingredients used by the Shadowmancers. The rainwater you just sprinkled was made from those same ingredients. It seems to have the exact same effect as the tainted rain does. I'll report back to Venilux with the results of today's experiment. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
No problem. See you around. Interesting. Oh, there's the effect. All defense, PvP hit chance, not doing PvP yet, and boss hit chance, and boss critical hit chance. All hit chance. I think I will go for this one. Very good. Now let's talk to Ned.
Welcome to Mandrake Farmstead, where we grow 'em with love from seed to harvest. If it's fresh mandrakes you need, you've come to the right farm.
Oh, I'm looking for fresh mandrakes fruits.
Oh my.
Seriously?
I've just run out of roots. How about collecting as many as you need yourself? And, in exchange, you can have everything for free. Then, try harvesting the roots from the mandrakes planted out in the field. Oh, by the way, mandrakes will turn violent when you try to harvest their roots, so be extra careful.
That was one.
What brings you here?
Please combine these ingredients.
Huh? These are the ingredients needed to make rancid powder. Martinet must have sent you. But how did you know about these ingredients?
Your apprentice told me about it.
Oliver, that clever boy. How did he figure this out already? He's quite bright.
Oliver definitely deserves praise.
Herbalists have to go to perilous places to acquire ingredients. But Oliver can't even stand the sight of a mere ant. I'm waiting for him to overcome his fears.
What? I didn't know that.
Well, I'll make the rancid powder for you right away. It must be urgent for you to come all the way out here. But look at me, rambling on. Here's your rancid powder. Planning to go straight back to Martinaise? In that case, why don't you try opening your map and teleporting to Castleton?
After acquiring the last ingredient from the
good.
Mandrake farmstead, you were able to meet the herbalist Wilson. He always entrusted the apothecary to his apprentice and collected herbs alone. He had to venture to all sorts of dangerous areas to get medicinal herbs, but his pupil was a coward who would flee at the sight of an ant.
Wow. That was cool.
What should I do?
Did you bring the ingredient? You're back so soon. Did you find rancid powder? How are you feeling? Have you gotten any worse?
I'm okay. Here's the rancid powder.
I'm glad you're all right. The rancid powder you brought is high quality. I'll make the Mana calming potion for you right away. All right, here you are. Why don't you try it and see how it works?
Okay.
How are you? Are you feeling any better?
I can feel the mana is calming down.
Just as I thought. It's much more effective. I tried to improve the efficacy, but I didn't expect the results to be this good. The calming potion's effect is very effective this time. I need to bring this to my sister right away. But as you know, I'm in no position to be wandering around outside.
I'll give the calming potion to your sister.
Thank you. This is the same calming potion that I made you. Please, bring this to Mina at Windhill Shores. Only Mina knows where my sister is, you see. Zeroth's men might follow me and find my sister if I go see her myself. Yes, Zarath, the leader of Laslin's Archeum unit. He's one of the Khazar's top commanders. He wants the power of my sister's star fragment and will stop at nothing to get it. You see, if the power is strong enough, the mana will go into a frenzy. The calming potion is controlling your power for now, but you can't hide from Zarath forever. Please be careful.
The effect of the mana calming potion that Martinaise made was incredible. Soon after you drank the potion, you could feel your magic begin to settle down. Martinaise, who had been researching a way to relieve her older sister Adriana's pain for so long, finally succeeded in creating a potion more effective than her other attempts.
Very good. I guess I will go to Mina in the next episode. For now, I will explore a bit around here first and see if I can maybe upgrade my equipment and see how that is done. And yeah, get bit more familiar with the game mechanics. Well, hope you enjoy, and see you next time.